Now, we need to increase our food supply by between 60 and 100% by 2050, but we have to do it using less land, less water, and less greenhouse gas emissions. So we have to do everything better tomorrow than we're doing it today, and our rivers and lakes are already running dry. That's a challenge. But it's not really a challenge of innovation and technology, because the work that you guys are doing every day at least tells me that we can address these problems. And yet, the public, when you ask them the question, they think agriculture is moving in the wrong direction. And when you read reports from the World Resources Institute and others, the problem is they always use today as the baseline for agriculture. And there are real and serious problems of agriculture today, but they don't look back and see where we've come from. So if we were to look at the resources necessary to produce a single bushel of corn in the United States between 1980 and 2011, what you would find is that we're producing 35% fewer greenhouse gases, 40% less land to produce that bushel of corn, 40% less energy, 50% less water, and 60% less soil erosion. So we're doing everything better today than we were doing back then, and nobody has mandated it. The farmers have all done it because it's in their own self-interest. This is a tremendous achievement. People today talk about the fact that it takes 10 to 15,000 liters of water to produce a kilogram of beef, and that's shocking. But in 1980, it took 20 to 30,000 liters of water to produce a kilogram of beef. We're moving in the right direction. But people don't see productivity gains. They only see eutrophication of waterways. They only see the negative. So how do we tell the story so that people get how far we've come and how much we're willing to do to go further? And one of the problems we have is that there are competing views of how our food should be produced. On one hand, you have a slow food movement that says we should produce our food the way it was produced 100 years ago. And on the other hand, you have this fast food, high-tech version that says we need to be producing food more intensively. And these are two important global trends. But if you can't choose, if you choose what goes on your local label, how can you trade it globally? So these trends, in many ways, could clash. And if they clash, we might not achieve the goals that we need. We need to find a way to bring these trends together.